My name is Antidia Adira binti Imam Asri. I will explain about introduction to Malaysian automotive industry. The automotive industry is one of the most important sectors in Malaysia because it contributes significantly to economic growth, employment opportunities, technological developments, and international trade. In Malaysia, the automotive market is considered an oligopoly where a few major firms such as Proton, Produa, and several foreign manufacturers. Due to this market structure, government policy play an important role in influencing competition and industry developments. One of the key government initiatives is the National Automotive Policy (NAP), which aims to strengthen the local automotive industry, attract investment, and encourage the adoption of energy efficient and electric vehicles. In the short term, government measures such as tax incentive, tariff, and subsidies. In the long term, government policies encourage firms to invest in research and development, adopt advanced technology, and expand into international market. As a result, this policy helps ensure the sustainability, competitiveness, and future growth of Malaysia automotive industry. Thank you.
Good morning to the Dr. Laza and all my friends. My name is Chong Yi Hao. My message number is AP250165. Now, I would like to discussion about the fiscal policy overview. Now, let me look about the short-run fiscal policy effect. In the short run, battery size cannot change overnight. So, tax cut mainly affect price and customer demand. For the first point, demand and revenue maximization. When the government drop tax, car price go down instantly. In Malaysia, where giant companies like Proton and Perodua rule the market, this price drop makes sales skyrocket. Companies sells way more car immediately, leading to huge short-term profit. For the second point is adjustment of variable input. Since Proton cannot build a new factory on a whim, how do they make more car fast? They adjust what they can change, like they make worker do extra shift, hire temporary staff, and order ton of extra parts like chip and battery from supplier. For the third point is non-price competition. Big companies avoid dangerous price war because price war hurt everyone. Instead, they fight with heavy marketing. They launched a massive advertising campaign for their eco-friendly car, like Proton new EMAS EV, to grab market share before the tax holiday ends. In short, the short run is a quick race to win customers.
Next, let me move to the long-run fiscal policy effect. While the short run focuses on quickly sales, the long run is focused to building a strong, permanent foundation for the Malaysian automotive industry. For the first point, capital expenditures and structural investment. Because the government promised tax break for several years, big companies like Proton get the confidence to invest billions. They stop just importing cars and start building brand new, dedicated EV factories and high-tech robotic line here. But the second point is achieving economy of scale. By moving from importing cars to building them locally, what we call CKD assembly, company can make car in much higher volume. This makes the cost to build each car drop significantly. It makes our industry much more efficient. For the last point is research and development and long-term competitive. Government subsidies help companies train local engineers and innovators. This build real skills that stay in the country. Even when government support ends, our company will be strong enough to compete globally. That is the true goal of long-term fiscal policy, creating a suitable future. And that's it all for me. I will pass to next
Monetary
presenter.
policy refers to the action taken by Bank Negara Malaysia or BNM to manage the country's money supply and interest rates. The main objective of monetary policy is to maintain economic and financial stability while supporting sustainable economic growth. Through monetary policy, BNM can influence consumer spending, business investment, and overall economic growth. It also plays an important role in controlling inflation and maintaining purchasing power. To achieve this objective, BNM uses several monetary policy instruments, including overnight policy rates, open market operations, and statutory reserve requirements. These tools help regulate borrowing, lending, liquidity in the economy, which can directly affect industries such as automotive sector and companies like monetary policy provides both benefits and challenges for Produa. It can increase consumer demand for vehicles by encouraging spending and supporting business investment. This allows Produa to improve production efficiency, expand operations, and develop new vehicle models. Monetary policy also promotes economic growth, employment, and consumer confidence, supporting the company's long-term competitiveness. However, monetary policy can also create challenges. During economic uncertainty, consumers may reduce spending on vehicles, resulting in lower demand and sales. Produa may also face higher operation costs and unpredictable market conditions. In addition, external factors such as supply chain disruptions, fuel prices, and global economic conditions can affect the automotive industry. Therefore, Produa must continuously adapt its strategy to maintain growth and remain competitive. To respond to changing economic conditions, Produa must make strategic business decisions. When demand increases, the company may expand production and introduce new vehicle models. Product can also invest in technology and innovation to improve efficiency and product quality. During challenging economic conditions, the company may focus on cost and control and operational efficiency. In addition, Produa continues to emphasize affordable and fuel-efficient vehicles to meet customer needs. This decision help the company remain competitive and maintain long-term growth.
My name is Adam Iskandar AP 250226. So now I will talk about how monetary policy affect the Produa in the short run and long run. First, let's look at the short run. Bank Negara Malaysia use tools such as overnight policy rates, open market operation, and statutory reserve requirement to control the economy. When the OPR is lower, car loans become cheaper, so that people can borrow many money more easily and pay lower monthly payments. Because of this, more people may buy cars. This can increase the demand for product vehicles such as the Myvi, Beza, and Asia. To meet the higher demand, Produa may produce more cars and offer special promotions. Open market Open market operation and statutory reserve requirement can also help increase car sales. When banks have more money to lend, more people can get car loans. This helps increase vehicle demands and sales. However, when the OPR increase, loans become expensive, so that people may decide not to buy a car or delay their purchase. As a result, people may sell people may Produa may sell fewer vehicles and reduce production. Now, let's look at the long run. If the OPR is still low and stable for the long time, people Produa can plan for their future growth. The company may invest in better technology, improve its factories, and develop electric vehicles. Produa may also hire more workers and expand its business. On on the other hand, if interest rates stay high for a long time, Produa may delay expansion plans and spend less money on new projects and research. So let's look at the data. From 2021 to 2024, the OPR increased from 1 to 1.75% to 3%. Even though interest rate increased, product sales also increased from 1,019 1,900 2,091,000 vehicles in 2021 to 358,100 and 102 vehicles in 2024. This happened because Malaysia's economy recovered. Many people want to buy cars and Produa vehicles were affordable. So to conclude my presentation is monetary policy affects Produa sales, production and future business decision. Change in interest rates and bank lending can influence both consumer and companies. That's all from
My
me.
name
Thank you.
is Muhammad Fahim bin Ahmad Shriman and my metric number 250028. Now I want to talk about the recommendation and we have three main points. First, we have stable interest rate environment to maintain a stable OPR to ensure affordable vehicle financing, low and predictable borrowing, cost support consumer demand and encourage long-term investment by automotive firm. Next, we have fiscal incentive EV. Continue and expect vehicle incentives such as tax assumption and subsidy for energy efficient vehicle and electric vehicle to sustain demand and accelerate green transition. And last, we have R&D, uh, R&D as investment and export groups. Strengthen R&D subsidy to foster innovation in technology and manufacturing, expand export opportunity to diversify market, reduce independence on domestic demand and improve industry Lastly, we talk about the conclusion. Malaysia automotive industry is strongly affected by fiscal and monetary policy. The tax incentive, subsidy and government support can increase the vehicle demand, reduce production costs and encourage companies such as Produa to invest in new technology. A stable interest rate also can make a car loan more affordable for consumer and support company growth. Therefore, effective government and monetary policy are important to ensure Malaysia automotive industry is remain competitive, innovative and sustainable. That's all for me. Thank you.